Hey, it's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. We have a special breaking episode of the Mike Prince Show. Right now, we have just gotten word that the SWAC basketball tournament has been canceled, along with numerous other conferences. The Southland is canceled, and everyone. We got calls coming in right now. We're going to see. This is Mike Prince. You're live with us right now. We got a live episode. Who am I speaking with? Lee Hall. How you doing, Brother Hall? All right. Look, we're right in the middle of a breaking story here. The SWAC has just canceled the tournament, along with numerous other conferences that have gone across because of the coronavirus. We got to get to Coach Byron Smith, but just wondering if you had any thoughts and comments on that. It's the safest thing. It's the safest thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Yes, it's a lot of money involved that's going to be lost, but life is a little bit more precious than money. The last I checked. Okay, well, no, sir, no problem at all. That was Brother Lee Hall. Actually, was going to be one of the play-by-play for our coverage. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to get Coach Byron Smith, if we can, on the line with us right now. You're listening to a special edition of the Mike Prince Show right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The SWAC tournament has been canceled, along with other tournaments throughout the nation. We'll be right back with more. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got a breaking news story here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Southwest Athletic Conference has just announced that they have canceled the SWAC basketball tournament. We are fortunate enough to have right now Coach Byron Smith on the line with us. Coach, how you doing, man? All right. I know it's a busy day and a buzz, and I thank you for being available on such a short notice and everything. But the tournament has been canceled. First, how did you guys get the notification that the tournament would be ceased?
Expecting to get this news here at some point today.
Okay, so you were expecting to get the news that this would be happening. So I'm assuming you guys are still in Birmingham right now. You had been in Birmingham, got there yesterday, right?
Correct. We arrived yesterday afternoon, and we're still here right now. And obviously just kind of got some postseason awards, conference awards. We just went through that ceremony with a couple of our players. Devontae Patterson being named first team All-SWAC and player of the year in the conference. Gerard Andrews being named first team All SWAC. So, we just went through that ceremony, so we feel really good about their accomplishments. Nonetheless, still disappointed as a program and as a team that we didn't get a chance to perform over here because we felt like we had our best basketball was in store and was going to be on display on tomorrow. And fortunately, we were looking to be playing on Saturday in the championship game. So a little disappointed for the program. But, hey, sometimes things are out of your control, Mike, and in this situation definitely was one of those cases.
Absolutely. We're talking live right now with Byron Smith, head basketball coach of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. The SWAC has just canceled the basketball tournament. Now, Coach, when you were anticipating this thing, but then to anticipate it and then for it to actually happen are two different things. And I'm imagining there's a roller coaster of emotions going on, not only with you, but with your ball players.
Well, yeah, Mike, I mean, this is unprecedented. This has never happened in sports before at the NCAA level, to my knowledge, that tournaments are canceled. And now the remainder of the season, the balance of the season is just that, hanging in the balance. I don't know, where we go from here. Have we played our last game or just what's going to happen? So a lot of emotions right now. We have some seniors that were obviously looking to go out with a bang and hang the trophy over their head one more time. Some first-year guys that were here that we've shared, and we talked so much about the wonderful experience that we had last year here in Birmingham and winning the conference championship and then going on to play the NCAA tournament. So there's a bevy of emotions that are going on right now, not only with the players but with the coaches. And so we're just trying to steady the ship, and we're trying to act like we know our next move, which we don't because we haven't gotten those instructions yet. So obviously, yeah, it's very, very up and down, very roller coaster, like you say. But we're doing the best that we can with the information that we've just received, and I'm sure that we're going to make the best decisions moving forward once we get more information.
Exactly. Now, have there been any health concerns with any other players or teams that have arrived in Birmingham, or is just all precautionary right now?
Knock wood, thank God, Mike. No reported cases of anything other than a few sniffles or whatever, but we kind of had a bit of the flu going around a little bit last week with our team, but most of our guys, if not all, and coaches are on the mend and feeling better. So right now, all I can really speak for is our program. So everyone seems to be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and healthy, and was definitely looking forward to getting on the tour tomorrow at 2:30 against Jackson State, but that won't happen now. So again, we're in pretty decent spirits right now. Just waiting on more information as to the remainder of the season.
Now, a couple of the conferences had already dubbed that their regular season champions would go ahead and represent in the March Madness tournament if it is to ever reconvene. I'm assuming that is the case for the SWAC as well.
I don't think so, Mike. I mean, I don't see how you could in some conferences and not in others. It has to be fair across the board. So I would think that we would be the representative if we are to continue the season and finish out the remainder of the NCAA tournament, which we're definitely hopeful that is in fact the case. I think we're worthy. I think we were the most convincing team in terms of winning this year. Obviously, we had a bit of a couple roadblocks at the end of the season, but I thought from top to bottom we were the most dominant team for the past 2 years in the conference. And I don't think anyone in our conference or in America would have a problem with Prairie View being the representative in the NCAA tournament for the Southwest Athletic Conference.
Absolutely. We're talking again with Coach Byron Smith live. I'm assuming you're at the airport right now, or you're at a hotel lobby?
Yeah, we're in a conference room. Like I said, we just got some our conference awards. So
okay.
Some of our players are just sharing right now and giving their testimonies, if you will.
Karen is sharing. As a matter of fact, when we get done, if Devontae Robinson is close by, Patterson. I'm sorry, I'm thinking someone else. But if Patterson is close by, we'd like to holler at him if we could. But I want a couple more questions with you if we could, Coach. Where do you go from here with your team? I know you probably got the word. Prairie View has told students not to return until March 23rd. What type of arrangements are you guys making with guys? Are they allowed to go back to their apartments to get some personal items, or do they have to stay away, no exceptions allowed?
Well, obviously we have to get back to their personal belongings, and then at that point in time, we will lean on our leadership and Dr. Simmons and Alicia Pete to give those individual students some guidance as to what they need to do. just to get off the campus right away. We've got a few kids, excuse me, Mike, that obviously that live, a bit of a distance away, so that won't be as easy to get them home. But we're hopeful to have some information by tomorrow. Once we do get back into Houston, get back on campus, to get back to their apartments, to get their belongings, and to relocate off campus, and just wait for further notices. In terms of the season, obviously it's first and foremost with these guys. School is very important, but obviously these are basketball kids, and they're looking to resume play, and hopefully we get a chance to do that. But we're hopeful that a lot of these questions that you have right now and that I'm not sure of right now, that we'll have answers within the next 24 hours.
Very understandable, and I appreciate you being candid and answering what you could answer for us. Mm-hmm. Now, the impact of all this had to stem from the NBA's decision last night to suspend the rest of the season, and I know that had a great impact. When that announcement was made, was that part of the anticipation that we're next?
Obviously, I mean, that's the big brother, to all of us across the world, and in college basketball and high school basketball, and the Euro League, all over the world. The NBA is a standard, and obviously we kind of take we get our marching orders from what they do. So once that we know, and the money that's involved in the NBA with the TV deals and things like that, corporate sponsors, when we saw that they had temporarily suspended the NBA, we knew that there was a pretty good chance that no one would be playing much basketball, at least for the rest of this week, and on into the foreseeable future. So again, we talked about it as a staff last night and said, hey, we need to be prepared to go, be prepared to stay. But we knew that we would get information and get some answers pretty quickly today, and we're glad that we did, so we can let our players know. And I think these guys are pretty smart guys too, Mike. I mean, they pay attention to social media and ESPN.com, and their phones are always tuned in to the latest and news. So these guys are not totally in the dark with the news that we got here about 30 minutes ago. They stay on top of it. And then a couple of those guys are even telling us some of the updates and some of the reports that were coming out from the various conferences that were canceling the tournament. So they stay pretty in tune. We got a sharp group of guys. They stay on top of it. They're very current. So it didn't catch many of them off guard even that this decision was made here today. Absolutely.
We're speaking with Coach Byron Smith. Coach, I'm going to ask if you could reach Brother Patterson and let us get a chance to congratulate him and speak with him, and then we'll get back with you. But don't stay too far away, okay? Okay. Right now.
Here's Devontae.
Okay. As we get ready to hear from Devontae Patterson, SWAC Player of the Year, Conference Player of the Year. The breaking news is that the Southwestern Athletic Conference has canceled its basketball tournament, which was scheduled to start on tomorrow. So we're waiting on Brother Patterson to get back in, and we'll get a chance to speak with him just for a moment. Brother Patterson, are you with us?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Congratulations, sir.
Well, thank you.
All right. Well, I know it's some mixed emotions right now. You guys went to Birmingham to get ready to play. Coach Smith was telling us that you guys were pretty much abreast. Were you anticipating that you guys probably wouldn't get a chance to play this tournament?
Oh, no. We came here with a mission to complete just like last year. So, yeah, we were looking forward to the play, even though that we had something that's going around and it was contagious.
Yes, sir. Now, the possibility that you may have played your last game on the yard against Alabama A&M, have you had a chance to reflect on that yet?
Yeah, I reflect on it, but I still wanted to come over here and complete the mission. But I thank God that we did what we did. Now we still back-to-back champions.
Yes, sir. So being back-to-back champions. So you're counting them all, the conference, the tournament, and then the conference again. So you wanted to go for the back-to-back.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, look, Brother Patterson, I do understand that life is short-lived, especially when you're a young man. What does Prairie View mean to you as you get a chance to reflect with the downtime that you guys have right now?
Prairie View mean a lot to me. They gave me a chance when nobody else was willing to give me a chance, and when they gave me a chance, I showed them what I could do on and off the court. The fans, the community, everybody loved me, and when I step on the court, it's just a whole different atmosphere, and everybody enjoyed watching me play.
Yes, sir. It's definitely been a joy to watch you play, man, and hopefully when all this passes by, we'll get a chance to watch you a few more games and get it locked down. But, man, I just want to thank you as a PV alum, class of 1993. It's a joy and an honor to watch you put in your body of work, to track you, and to represent the purple and gold, man, with the dignity and pride that you've done. And you've done your family well, and you've done this university well. And I just want to tell you thank you from one Panther to another.
Thank you.
All right, Brother Patterson, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to see if we can get more with Coach Smith when we come right back. We'll take a quick break, which is a special episode of the Mike Prince Show live right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Keep it where you got it, and we will be right back.
Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Let's face it, from time to time, we'll have a need for an attorney, whether it's the case of a DUI, DWI, or any other circumstances that would find you on the other side of the law. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street, is the one to call. Attorney Lee Van Richardson and his staff are equipped to help you get through your legal battles. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, 979-826-8008 in Hempstead, Texas.
This broadcast has been made possible by the support of the Prairie View Athletic Club. The Prairie View Athletic Club is a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics. For more information on becoming a member of the Prairie View Athletic Club, send your email to pvathletic.club@gmail.com. That email address again is pvathletic.club@gmail.com. Prairie View Athletic Club, a proud supporter of Prairie View A&M University athletics.
Obviously, some of them come from some tough extenuating circumstances, but they've been able to overcome and be able to accomplish some goals that I'm sure in the beginning they didn't think that they would be able to. And hey, we have a lot of second chance players, but we serve a second chance God, and I look at the things that how He blesses us, even as adults. We still make mistakes as adults. I make mistakes as a coach, and I still get an opportunity to come back and redeem myself and right my wrongs. So I think it's a great mixture that I've made some mistakes along the way as a young coach, as a young person. And again, I've been given an opportunity to, like I say, redeem myself, and these young men are in the same position. So I think it's been a great mix of similar personalities that have overcome some obstacles. And there's definitely some brighter days today. And hopefully moving forward, be more brighter days here on the hill. But again, just a great group of guys to coach, a lot of fun. And I had a lot of success. It makes it a lot easier, and the job's a lot more fun, Mike, when you're winning games. And we haven't lost much in the 2 years these young men have been here. So it's definitely a special group. We're going to miss the seniors that are graduating and moving on. But the next group on up, then they can bring in the next group, and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Absolutely. We're talking with Coach Byron Smith. The SWAC tournament has been canceled. So, Coach, what's next on the itinerary now? Where do you go from here?
Well, I'm going to go get me a great workout in, Mike. That's the one thing that I'm probably better at than anything. I'm going to try to get me up a few jump shots here today. Maybe give me about 45 minutes of cardio. We'll go back and sit around and talk a little bit about the possibilities as a group, what can happen, pay attention to the wire as to what's going on moving forward. Maybe, hopefully, the NCAA tournament will still be on. We don't know that yet. We'll have a team meal tonight, and we'll sit around and probably have a little bit of a talent show, have some fun, and talk about the year in review, go over that. and then we'll depart from Birmingham in the morning, headed back to Houston. And once again, my prayer, my hope is that within the next 24 hours, a lot of the questions, unanswered questions today, there will be answers there tomorrow as to what is our next move as a program.
Okay, that sounds good enough, man. But we just wanted to get it in because this was breaking news, and we tried to be due diligent about our coverage of Prairie View athletics, in particular with basketball. You've been, as I say, you've been very, very good to me, sir, and I truly, truly appreciate it, man. And with that being said, we're going to give you some final thoughts, and we'll let you get back to your, I guess, your impromptu party with the guys.
Well, my 2019-2020 men's basketball season at Prairie View has been a blessing. And again, our Lord and Savior, what an awesome God we serve, to give us all an opportunity to be participants and have our health and strength, and all the ones who contributed in it, from the players to the support staff, the administration, all the coaches. I have the greatest staff in the country, if you ask me. These guys, these assistant coaches that I have, Landon Bussey, Wendell Moore, Spencer Robinson, and Jackson Majors, what a great group of guys, and they have really helped to form and shape and form this program and take us to another level. And consistency is a key component, a key piece to achieving greatness. And we've been consistent for the past 2 years, really pleased with that. I think we're definitely one of the top tier programs in the conference, someone that you can actually be proud of and say, hey, man, the Panthers are kind of on the hill, but we're actually at the top of the hill. So we feel really good about that. But in a wonderful season, we're very pleased with all three. We didn't get too deep into the postseason other than one game, but I think our pre-conference was commendable and respectable. I thought obviously we were dominant again in the conference, and I think we were getting ready to make another magical run in the postseason, starting the other night against Alabama A&M. But just a great year. Very thankful to be a part of it. Thankful to have people like yourself that's been there with us day one since I've taken over here 4 years ago. And you've been so supportive, Mike, and you've been very in tune with what's going on. And just a great supporter. So I really appreciate, again, your support, your willingness to want us to be relevant. And you can tell the people that are genuine, and you can tell the ones that are fair weather. But you're definitely one of the day one genuine guys that I've been associated with at Prairie View. So hats off to you, Mike Prince, for the job that you've done, the coverage you've given us. It definitely won't be forgotten.
Well, thank you very much, my friend, for those kind words. You guys take care of yourselves, love on each other a little bit more, travel safe, man. And as you get an update, we'll get back together to reconvene on some things, man. And once again, congratulations. Technically, that makes you SWAC champ and a half.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. We'll take it.
Any way we can get it, my friend. Look, you guys be well, man. Thank you so much for the time, and we'll talk real soon, okay?
Take care, Mike. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Coach Byron Smith and the Panthers just spoke with him after the announcement of the cancellation of the SWAC tournament. We're going to take us a quick break, and we'll come right back with a little bit more of this special edition of the Mike Prince Show. It has been mayhem throughout the course of the day. Keep it where you got it. We'll be right back.
We'd like to recognize sponsors. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. Their phone number is 979-826-8008. Diva Skin Conditioner, located at divafeet.com, D-I-V-A-H feet.com. Their phone number, 903-270-0026. Prairie View Athletic Club, serving student athletes since 1986. Their phone number is 936-857-5817. Temple of Refuge Ministries, located in Prairie View, Texas, at 45372 Old Highway 290. Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, several locations to serve you. Katy, Rosenberg, Brenham, Bryan, College Station, and Waller, Texas. Their phone numbers, toll free, 855-391-2149. If you or your business would like to be a part of the sponsorship team here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, contact us at 832-213-8824. Have sports, we'll travel. The Open Mic Broadcast Network serving student athletes from Little League, high school, and collegiate coverage right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. From coast to coast, from dusk till dawn. You can catch all student athletic action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Special edition of the Mike Prince Show right here live from the studios of the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I want to thank Coach Byron Smith and Devontae Patterson for making themselves available. Devontae Patterson was awarded Player of the Year in a shortened tournament. Panthers got one game under their belt, victorious over Alabama A&M, but they were not able to continue on due to the cancellation of the tournament. It was a slew of them coming in, and it was coming so fast we couldn't hardly keep up with it, and it was just a matter of time before it was going to be official that the Panthers were canceling. Not the Panthers, but the Southwestern Athletic Conference was canceling. The Panthers did cancel the PV relays, so I am assuming, have not heard officially, that Texas Southern will be doing the same. The cancellation of the spring football game from March 28th to April 4th, but then I got note, I haven't got confirmation yet, that it's been canceled altogether. So we'll keep you posted on that as these things continue to develop. We are actually going to shut this segment down right now. We just had to get a chance to share the news and the report of what was brought out throughout the AP wires and all the information that's available that the tournament had been canceled. Don't forget to join us each and every day, 10 a.m., right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Carlos Brown Show, live Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. The Mike Prince Show is live at 6 p.m. on Sunday evenings. And She Say Sports with Miss Sonia Stamps on Fridays. I am going to exit stage left. We want to thank Lee Hall, who called in. He actually called in while we were live, so we snuck him in. Devontae Patterson and Coach Byron Smith. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. As always, we thank you guys for joining in with us. And until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.